Now keep in mind, the next game we are about to see is Sillygobi and Anniepop against Blood Diamond and Noel. Blood Diamond and Noel are Kingdom Esports' last hope in this tournament right now. We just saw Burnt Pain and Compute get knocked out. Blood Diamond and Noel have to put Kingdom Esports onto their shoulders and carry it for this organization.
Man, I mean, we saw them do work before, so they are no slouch. And I don't know, Sillygobi and Anniepop, they've had really great plays between the two of them that's worked out in the past. But I don't know, I feel like we might have seen a couple gaps there, and I think Blood Diamond and Noel should be able to exploit those. So this is going to be very interesting.
We're seeing Anniepop with that Cassidy, Sillygobi with that core that he's been playing so far. Anniepop looking to switch it up a bit from that Bodvar pick that he was favoring so heavily earlier. Meanwhile, Blood Diamond and Noel both locking in Koji. Last time we saw double Koji, it was unsuccessful. So let's see if Blood Diamond and Noel can really put the Samurai to full use.
All right, rolling into Mammoth Fortress here. Let's see what they've got starting off. The centers battling it out. The players on the outside just picking up the weapons. So we've got sword versus gun and then an unarmed mirror. Now Noel's got the bow.
And it is bow versus guns right now. Noel throwing that bow away. Just straight up giving it to Anniepop with those hands right now. Sillygobi looking to come in with the forward air. Looking for the rolling signature, the rolling rock from Sillygobi. But Noel is going to hit his partner, Blood Diamond, and Blood Diamond's going to fall, and Noel's going to fall!
Wow.
Sillygobi came down there to bonk Anniepop on the head, but they're both still alive. That was a big gain right there for Anniepop and Sillygobi, the boys of Renacentia.
Insane. 30 seconds, 2-stock lead. Annie's nearing the red, so they've got to find a kill on him very quickly. Set up, Blood Diamond not able to convert, gets the side air. Will that be enough? Yes, it is. Converts, there's the kill, but they still have a mountain to climb.
And Noel is getting into the red. Sillygobi is putting out that damage right now with those gauntlets.
Oh, Blood Diamond got a little bit too tunnel vision onto getting Sillygobi. Didn't protect his teammate. Anniepop converted.
And for Noel and Blood Diamond getting this far, the matches that they've had, they're looking very far behind right now. I don't know if they just suddenly cooled down and need a warm-up match, but this is not what I would expect from those two players.
Yeah, definitely not. We'll see if they can get that kill on Sillygobi. He still hasn't died yet.
And a big side sync from Anniepop. Sillygobi finally falling. Annie and Sillygobi have a total of 4 stocks. Blood Diamond and Noel with a total of 2. Noel in the very, very red. Koji doesn't have a lot of defense. Almost running into that side signature. Keeping it spaced well enough. Anniepop hitting Sillygobi with a side signature.
Wow, Noel doing a really good job making this stock last. Got to avoid those big hits. I mean, he's taking small ones here and there, but nothing that'll threaten his life.
Noel hitting that forward air deep on the edge to take out Sillygobi. Sillygobi on his last stock. Noel managing to hang on.
Oh, and that'll do it. Blood Diamond alone in a 1v2.
It's gonna be a
even
tough
one
1v2.
apiece.
He gets that kill though.
And here's the gauntlets off stage. Got to be so careful. And Annie just waiting in the wings, misses the punish. Wow, beautiful conversion, tons of damage. Blood Diamond in the red. Can he make it back? Rearms with the bow.
Downlight forward air from Anniepop. Look how close those two players were to each other, Anniepop and Sillygobi. And Sillygobi had a gigantic hitting weapon like Hammer, but he didn't touch Anniepop.
Wow.
Just absolute precision, laser-guided accuracy from Sillygobi. I didn't know that laser-guided hammers or heat-seeking hammers exist. I guess they do.
That's the secret Renacentia tech they've been working on.
We are
Man, so Anniepop and Sillygobi now up 1-0 in the set. This is do or die for Noel and Blood Diamond.
Yeah, just like that, we're going to see Blood Diamond switch to Hattori. The double Koji didn't work out for him. Noel still sticking with Koji, though. Oh, Noel.
Wow, lots of unarmed damage coming out from Anniepop. Sillygobi with the gauntlets. Noel manages to get out, punishes him with a sword. Just trading blows back and forth.
Anniepop and Sillygobi are some of the best at making two-player strings happen that aren't black holes. A lot of people can stand on opposite sides of a player and hit neutral light. But Anniepop and Sillygobi have incredible follow-up and incredible situational awareness for what is going on.
That is what I absolutely love, and that situational awareness allowed Sillygobi to save Anniepop and get the kill on Noel and Blood Diamond.
Oh my gosh! And he's still able to make it back. Sillygobi closing the lateral distance between him and the side of the platform with the gauntlet forward air. You don't see that a lot. You see it with Lance, you don't see it a lot with gauntlets. That is extending the kit to every single bit of usefulness and utility that you possibly can.
Yeah, they've got a good lead, but they've got to be careful. Stocks are evened up. It's a small damage lead they've got, but Sillygobi in this 1v2 momentarily taking a decent amount of damage.
Sillygobi keeping Noel and Blood Diamond very close to one another, dangerously close.
And there it is again, the gauntlet side air used his movement to get himself back to the stage and survive. Sillygobi holding on.
Oh, and Noel! Noel with incredible patience working on that gangplank, wanting to take out Anniepop right now. Anniepop in the red, Sillygobi in the red. Noel and Blood Diamond a little bit ahead right now. And definitely ahead right now, but Anniepop is going to almost take out Blood Diamond with that hammer dare.
Wow, this is a really nice turnaround coming from Noel and Blood Diamond.
Noel was looking for the rest there, almost got it, but turns around, hits the unarmed forward air. And we're going to see a little bit of it here.
Damage.
Anniepop actually almost falling into it. If he didn't have invulnerability frames, he might have gotten caught.
Yeah, I really like Noel and Blood Diamond cutting that black hole short, getting as much damage and just positional advantage as they could by knocking Sillygobi upwards. I mean, Sillygobi's deep in the red, probably going to go down soon. They got to be careful, and Annie is struggling to make the climb back.
Just kidding.
Wow.
Apparently not. He heard you and is immediately going to get a double knockout.
Amazing.
Just Anniepop's awareness of his position and his enemy's position and his capabilities on the edge right there. Just that really tells a story about Anniepop as a player.
Oh, Sillygobi going down. Almost grabbed him with that side signature, but Noel just outspaced it, punished with the side air. Now they've got a 2v1 against Annie, but Annie's not going down without a fight.
I wonder if they're going to try and fish for the black hole. Forward air from Anniepop. Annie is keeping him zoned out, but right as Anniepop went in and hit Blood Diamond, Noel is waiting right there at the snap of a finger to hit that signature and take out Anniepop. Taking that game for Kingdom Esports. We are tied 1-1 in this set right now. This is tournament point for both of these players. Or sorry, all of these players, both of these teams.
Yeah, you can tell they're thinking about this map pick quite a bit. Shipwreck, again, a very volatile stage. So we'll see if that ends up coming into play again. Grumpy Temple, King's Pass immediately going out. Great Hall, I do not blame. Against two Kojis, that would be very dangerous. Looks like we're left with three very stable stages, and we pick one of the most out of the three, Mammoth Fortress.
Blood Diamond wisely sticking with that Hattori. Noel sticking with the Koji. Anniepop on the Bodvar. Sillygobi on the core. Using what worked for them earlier. Noel with a nice little unarmed combo there. Able to still pick up his weapon even after the recent changes.
Alright, Sillygobi does arm up with those gauntlets again. But I don't know if Blood Diamond's going to really give him the room to get started. Ooh, catches them both. Noel in a string. Watch out. Hit by the
Continuing! The continued aggression
Oh,
on
no.
Noel. Noel doesn't even blink, turns around, hits a ground pound. Both players still make it. Anniepop's in trouble. Noel coming in with another ground pound. That one gets the kill.
Oh my gosh. That was so close for so many players for so many reasons. Noel getting the side air, keeping Silly off the edge. Silly's just able to get back with those dive kicks, but Annie with the team kill. Oh no.
Anniepop ground pounding his own teammate. You know, during that entire engagement on the right side wall, whether they were playing with controller or keyboard, every single player was white knuckling at that point. Just gripping and bracing for what possibly could be a deathful impact.
Looks like Annie might be able to deal out another one of those, trying to fight off Noel and Blood Diamond, giving Silly a little bit of free pressure.
Noel and Blood Diamond won the engagement on the right, and then they won the engagement on the left. They are now just falling. Anniepop and Sillygobi, 2 stocks. Noel and Blood Diamond, 2 stocks each as well.
Gotta be careful. I like Annie moving in to take the pressure off of Silly. Look at this combo. Oh, but they split their dodges. That was so smart. If you're both getting comboed, make sure your escapes are not in the same direction.
Noel hitting that side signature, looking for another one onto Sillygobi. Sillygobi definitely in kill percent. Blood Diamond hitting the downlight forward air. Sillygobi looking to make it back. Noel coming in with the unarmed recovery. Annie coming in to punish Noel, hoping to halt any aggression from Noel onto Sillygobi so Sillygobi doesn't have to 2v1.
Ooh, Sillygobi loses the gauntlets. Anniepop knocking Blood Diamond into a combo for him.
Oh, and Anniepop looked for the stomp into a nair. Anniepop getting 1 kill. Trading that out.
All right, Noel going down. Everyone 1 stock. Annie in the yellow. Everyone else fresh. This is so close. Oh, gauntlets off stage. Noel's got to be careful.
Sillygobi's gauntlets have been fantastic today. They're kind of like a mandolin. They have a lot of strings, and I wish I could play them like he does. Because
ooh, but Noel interrupting those strings. Wow.
Sillygobi has been using the standard gauntlet string, but it's his ability to also use everything else, so he doesn't have to 100% rely on that. He's able to hit strings, he's able to hit single hits, he's able to interrupt, and he's able to keep things going.
That's the thing. If you use the full kit, it keeps those standard openers kind of out of your opponent's mind. They're worried about everything else, so that way you're able to slip it in when it's needed.
Anniepop falling, leaving Sillygobi to 2v1 right now. Sillygobi going to the wall, because if they aggress onto him, he can hit that hammer recovery. If it's Blood Diamond, it'll absolutely kill. If it's Noel, it's going to be damage. He has string potential. He has gimp potential.
So, oh, and there's the kill. Just a spear recovery. Once that sidekick hit, he was in a rough situation, and Blood Diamond just followed.
And if you look at the damage numbers, the analyst will tell you more about it, but just look at him right now. 350 from Anniepop. You know he's got to put out more damage than that. But we're going to go to the analyst to see what they have to say.